When I say that I'm stressed, what is going on today? What is going on today? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing, child? Anyway, while y'all coming on in the room, we're going to do our little jingle. Child, come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Is the Real Housewives of Atlanta done? Oh my God. Are we going to have another Real Housewives of New York? I'm nervous. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. I think Potomac has taken the crown. And I think everybody else knows. And now they're scrambling. We got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. Or are we tired of housewife shows? So won't you come on in the room? Come on, I'm glad y'all here. Let's talk. Every time, right before I'm about to get on live, something happens. Something happens. The way y'all lit up my Instagram about this, the way y'all lit up my Instagram. Oh, child. Oh, child. What are we going to do, y'all? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Child. Not Atlanta. Not the top highest rated show. Child, what are we going to do? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh. I hope so, SCP. I hope so. I'm concerned. I am concerned. I really, really am. When I saw that, I was just like, oh, I thought you were kidding. I honestly thought she was holding out for more money. I really, really did. I thought that she was holding out for more money. And at this point, it can't be a holdout now because you have made an announcement. You have made an announcement. So what's the tea? What's the tea? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, what's up? Shout out to my moderator. Literally just got this information. You all started sending it to me right before I was going on here. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? What are they going to do? Aurelie, what are they going to do? Like, who are y'all going to bring in to replace two people? Who are y'all bringing in? We have got to have this conversation. Who are they bringing in? Oh my God. I've never been so nervous for my show before, but I'm nervous. I am nervous for my show. I am nervous for my show. Oh my gosh, y'all. Woo, child. Hey, TJ. I just gotta, oh, child. Ain't nobody said anything. Did I send it? I hope I sent it again. Y'all got me on here with ashy hands and elbows. And I say nothing. Hey, I am Rachel. Hold on, I'm gonna highlight your comment. Give me a second. Listen, I'm dark. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. I am Rachel says Porsha will be back. She's probably just taking a season off to shoot her Bravo show, and then she'll be back the following season when the tea on her and Simon is ice cold. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I'm just like, You know, I'm gonna listen to. I'm gonna hear what you guys have to say a bit more, and then I'll give my opinion. But also, you think okay? So you all kind of think that she's just taking a season off to dodge the Simon drama, and then she'll be back later when ain't nobody talking about her and him. They'll be talking about something else. You think so? I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. Oh no. Girl. What else could go wrong today? What else? What else? Hey Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat. Tracy said, "Why is everyone nervous? Kenya stands. What is your girl going to talk about now?" Mark, Tracy. Oh God, Tracy. Listen, I didn't know you was going to unload the clip. Wait a minute, Tracy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, girl. Locked and loaded. Hey, some people said, I always say this. We need Real House. Always. And I believe you. I'm 1,000% behind that. The Real Housewives of New Orleans. Let's do it. Let's do it. I agree. Oh, Red Lipstick Hustler Lily said, we will never forget she's a husband stealer. Never! Oh, goodness. Simply Simone says she quit the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Dish Nation. She don't want to deal with the backlash. You know what, guys? It seems like she's really into this man. Like, or at least really trying to make it work. Like, I've seen a couple of some Instagram videos that she has done, and it seems like she is in it. For real. She was crying over something she was doing for him, and I'm like, you really trying to make this work? Oh, Peach Juice, what's going on? Peach Juice? This is not how we roll. What are they going to do? I'm like, they're supposed to be filming now. What are y'all going to give us? You've lost 2 cast members. Like, what are we getting from this? I don't know. What y'all got to say? Let me see what else y'all got to say. Me too, Onyx. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I was saying. I watched her Instagram and I was just like, I'm not sure. Onyx said, I just hope she doesn't lose herself like when she was married to Cordell. I think that's happening. That's why I'm concerned. I'm concerned for the show, and I am concerned with her because it does seem like she is losing herself. Hey, Johnny's Acting Channel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Johnny's Acting Channel said, hey, Star, hope you're doing great. I really appreciate your smile through all this mess. Here's a thought. Have Monique from Potomac move to Atlanta and bring Mariah from Married to Medicine, and boom, there you go. I think that's a great idea, Johnny. Thank you so much for the super chat. But one, Monique will never move because of her husband's businesses and the connections and the relationships that he has made there. It will not be smart for him to leave that and go to Atlanta. But I do agree about Mariah from Married to Medicine, but I don't know if she has soured her relationship with Bravo. So I don't know. I'm a bit concerned about that one too. I don't know. But we'll see. You never know. You really just never know. But I'm just like, oh my gosh. When I saw that, y'all, I was like, oh, okay. Y'all supposed to be filming now. So are you going to like pause filming again to start auditioning new people? I feel like we might have a Real Housewives of New York for them this season. And I am scared. I'm scared. Ciao, Bravo, y'all scrambling over there. What is going on? What is going on over at Bravo? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm uploading stuff for you guys. Stuff that I wanted to talk about. One more. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna read what Porsha wrote. And then give y'all my thoughts. Because, girl, don't worry. This is not a lesion or suma. It's a braid. I'm doing a protective style this weekend because I'm traveling and we're going to be wearing wigs all the whole time. So let's get into it. After 10 life-changing, gratifying, incredible years, it is finally time to begin my next chapter. Next season, I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. This was a difficult decision to not only make, but also come to terms with. It's one that I have put a lot of thought into because of that. And because of that, I know it's the right one. I want to thank Bravo, Truly Original, and Andy Cohen for this opportunity, and all the show's producers, editors, and assistants for working tirelessly every day to create our show. I have so much love and endless gratitude for my Bravo family and supporters. You've made the past decade a truly special one where I've dealt with unbelievable highs and unbelievable lows, and I can honestly say that I would not have made it through some of them without your unconditional love and support that I have gotten from all of you. Don't worry, though. I'll be back on your TV very soon. I can't wait to share all of my exciting new endeavors with the world, beginning with the release of my memoir, The Pursuit of Porsha, out November 16th. As for the rest, you'll just have to wait and see. Love ya. Hashtag The Pursuit of Porsha. And so this is in the comments section. This is from the boss. Bravo, Andy. What a run. What an incredible evolution. As we discussed, I'm going to go ahead and consider this more of a pause than a goodbye. And then Porsha says, at Bravo, Andy, I'm so thankful for you believing in me and trusting the world needed to know a little girl from Decatur. And then this is Candy. Candy said, I was hoping you weren't for real leaving. Wishing you the best on all you've got going on. Porsha sends her love to Candy. And this is from Carlos King. Boy, did we make some magic together over the years. Created Princess of Thoughtlandia and the iconic Who Said That line. Looking forward to more from you. So this is what I will say, right? Hold on, I gotta log my eating. I'm not playing with y'all. Mama getting snatched. Mama is getting snatched. It is what it is. Mama's getting snatched. This is what I think is happening, right? Porsha's coming out with her memoir, Pursuit of Porsha, right? It would be ridiculous of her not to be on the show and promote that book. But it wouldn't be ridiculous if you had your own show. Porsha's pulling a Kim Zolciak. That's what's happening. She's pulling a Kim Zolciak. She no longer needs to show. She has her own spinoff. I wish you would wait and see how the spinoff does before you make this decision. But I'm guessing for two reasons you want to wait. One, you want to see how your show does, because that's coming out before the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like before the season is even finished. That will already be out and wrapped with the audience watching. And I also think, like it has been said in the comments, that you do not want to discuss your relationship with Simon, especially when you have somebody on there who is, your arch nemesis, Kenya. She's not going to lay up off you. You're going to get called the husband stealer every episode. So I think what she's doing is, if this show is successful, she's not coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because why would you? Why would you put yourself in an ensemble cast where you're going to fight? People are going to get on your nerves when you have your own show and you are the star. Kim Zolciak got what, 5 to 7 seasons or whatever of that dreadful dry boot show, but she was the star. She made the same money, if not more, than when she was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she can control the image that was put out about her. And it was a lot easier for her to do it because it was family friendly. She's going to make this show family friendly. I don't know how, but if she can, guys, anybody would much rather do a family-friendly reality TV show than this kind of reality, than this gutter, let's be real, reality TV show where you're fighting and arguing, people are digging up, information about you, trying to break up your relationships, lesbian rumor, all kinds of stuff. And I'm not just saying with Porsha, that's how these shows go, right? So it's less stressful, it's more money, and you have more control when it's your show and you are the star and you're not in an ensemble cast of people who before the season starts is collecting gossip and lies and, financial issues about you and, gay rumors about your man, like all of this stuff, right? That's a lot to put yourself through for 6 months out of the year. So this is a better exit for her because she's not moving onward. She's moving upward. If this show is successful, she pulled a successful Kim Zolciak. And I think that's probably what all the housewives want to do, except for Kandi. Kandi going to stay on this show and have all of her spinoffs because Mama is about the bag and I'm not hating. I think she's pulling a Kim Zolciak. What do y'all think? And I think it's a smart move if she does that. It's less stress and more money. Who wouldn't want to do that? And more opportunities will come from that because a lot of brands will get behind a family-friendly show than they would this kind of show, even though it has a lot of ratings. It's a lot easier for you to do Huggies commercials with your daughter or, I don't know, just Baby Gap or, the family-friendly stuff, that Disney stuff that pays more. And it's a lot easier. So... but if the show doesn't do well, I don't know if she's going to come back right away to save face. I think she will, though, come back eventually. And this is how I know that she made the decision to leave and she was not fired. Andy said, per our conversation, let me just bring it back up. Let me just bring up what her boss said. Okay. What a run. What an evolution. As we discussed, I'm going to go ahead and consider this more of a pause than a goodbye. So she went to him and said that she wanted to leave. And he said, let's make this a pause. Let's make this a vacation time because I want you back on this show. So the door is always open to her because her boss let her know. I don't want you to go, but this is a decision that you're making. So I'm going to just say pause. So she's a highly, a favorable worker. You know what I mean? And they obviously want her back. So this is how you know when the person has made that decision and not that they were fired. When your boss is in the comments section saying this is a pause and not a goodbye. It might be a goodbye if the show does well, though. It might be a goodbye if the show does well. It might be, we might not see her anymore. Shad Pearl says she posts happy moments of her husband on Insta. She's going to have to tell the real on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Very true. Oh, Kenya gonna have everything. Kenya was ready. I know Kenya was ready. She's pissed now. She can't release that on her. The Red Lipstick Lily said her shows never get a second chance. It's a fact that she's still Fallon's husband, standing at Porsha. Is that girl code? Listen, that all would have been on the season, Red Lipstick Lily. But Porsha said, not today, Satan. I ain't dealing with that. And can we just... The optics of her relationship does not look good, right? Neither does Fallon being pregnant. Like, what's going on? I feel like Simon and Fallon are not telling the truth about their relationship. It gives that their relationship was open to some kind of form. Like, something real weird about that timeline. For the both of them, that timeline is real weird. And the way they're reacting to it is real weird. So I feel like they have that kind of relationship that would not go over well in the Black community. So they'll just settle for cheating. But, in the 1%, the white community, they'll be like, oh yeah, we have a relationship like that all the time. He goes to his island and he's with his second family, and I go to my island and I'm with my boy toy. Upper class, I feel like Caucasian communities will get that, not the Black community. So y'all giving us this what we can digest, but not the truth. Because something about this timeline and the way y'all responded to this is not adding up for me. It makes sense in Hollywood, not in the Black community. Hey, Miss GG88. Miss GG88 said maybe this is about revamping her image. That's why she's switching to family friendly. I think that's what she's doing because it's easier and your relationship can save face if it's family friendly. Oh, God. Simon does not give me, that he's ready for TV. He just does not seem like he'll be interesting. He seems very flat on screen. I could be wrong, but we cannot hold the show with, y'all can't, that show cannot rely on him, Porsha. You need somebody else to banter with. No shade. Your sister is dry boots too. It's okay. Not everybody wants to be on camera, be on a TV show, right? So not everybody is built for it. We can bring Mama, Miss Snatch Mama along, but you need to have a cast of characters that we will be interested in watching. Because I don't know if Simon can hold it. I don't know. Aurelie said, I watched the show and I can't stand myself for it. Her baby, what was it? Baby shower show wasn't good. Because again, she was doing it with Dennis, no shade. He's not a TV star. He's not good for TV because he's just not a TV person. This ain't what he does. So he's just not going to be good at it. And he's not going to give any effort in it. So that's why it just wasn't good to watch because half of the show was about him. And you're sitting there watching somebody on TV who's like this. We can do that. That's not interesting. I don't want to come back to see the next episode if I'm going to have to deal with at least split time of somebody who does not want to be there. Simon wants to be there, but does he have a TV presence? I'm not sure. Which was weird for me, right? Fowler wasn't even mad. And I'm like, what is going on? You both are too chill about your relationship breaking up. Not even breaking up, about you both having other partners. Y'all real chill about this. Why? Because this was your relationship from jump. JL said, well, darn it. Not you making me applauding Porsha for easier work with more payment. That's what Kim Zolciak did, and that's why all the other housewives were mad. She's doing less of the work and getting more money and more screen time. They were pissed about that. Why wouldn't you be? I would be pissed as well. Especially if she wasn't the star of the damn ensemble cast that you were in. Nene should have had that, right? Nene was the star of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She should have had Kim Zolciak set up. Candy should have had Kim Zolciak set up. But she got it, and her ratings were never high. Never high. But she got, 7 seasons? I take it. Wendy Sims said, if I was Fallon, Simon would have gotten ran over one good time. The Lord has to work on me, right? But she was cool because she was, pregnant and, living her best life. Now she got a whole YouTube series with this dude. It's weird. The timeline is weird. Jazzy, I'm not sure. I feel like Nene, you and Andy got to have a come to Jesus moment. And I'm telling you, it needs to be filmed. Y'all need to have it before y'all come on camera. But then y'all need to have, how you used to have her on Watch What Happens Live, just you and her, Andy. You need to bring her back and y'all need to sit down and talk about what y'all have done to say how y'all have grown. Both of y'all need to apologize and she needs to come back on the show. Because what the hell is Atlanta going to do? What y'all going to do? No shade. I love Candy. She's great in an ensemble. Right? Love Kenya. She's great in an ensemble. Who else we got? Who else we got? Oh gosh. Oh, they going to Lord. We never thought it would happen to the Real Housewives of New York. And look. Oh Lord. 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 I don't know, guys. I don't know. I will say this though. I could be wrong, but I think like if it happens, then I knew that I will know that I had my energy. It was aligned to the right place, right? Because y'all know what I said about our girl, Cynthia Bailey. She released her statement like this week as well. She said, after much thought and consideration, I have made the very difficult and heartfelt decision not to return to the next season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I will say this, Andy wasn't in her comments. He wasn't talking about Paul's, girl. Thank you, NBC Universal, Bravo, and Truly Original for over a decade of partnerships. I can't wait to see what we do next. Thank you to my Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates for 11 of the most unbelievable years of my life and the most incredible and unforgettable memories. I am so grateful to have had this amazing journey, and I am anxiously waiting to embark on new adventures. Most importantly, thank you to my fans. I could not have done it without your blessings, love, and support. Without the fans, none of this would be possible. I love you and appreciate all of you. It's time to move on to my next chapter, and I am looking forward to sharing it with all of you, right? So I write in her comments section, thank you, Elise. Thank you, Elise, for the for the Venmo. Elise said, hey, Nikki, I think Bravo should reimagine the Real Housewives of Atlanta and revamp it with newer, younger people. Also, thanks for your lives. They are always so fun. Love ya. Love you too, sis. Thank you. We will get into that because I want to talk about that as well, where they need to go. But this is what I want to say about Cynthia. I wrote to Cynthia, Airbnb, Lake Bailey, and come to Beverly Hills. Garcelle needs you. And our girl Cynthia liked it. Now, I could be reaching here, right? But I think we might see our girl on Beverly Hills because her man is out here. He's down there right now with her because he can. He's doing everything from his home because of COVID. But when this is all over in 2092, he's going to have to go back to LA, right? Cynthia, if she's still with us, if I'm still with us, Beverly Hills. Because look. Say whatever you want, right? Beverly Hills was not popping until Garcelle got there. Now, her debut, well, Beverly Hills was popping in the beginning, right? But it fell off real bad. Her debut was not good because Garcelle wasn't filming the whole time. Now that Garcelle is there, now that, her and Sutton have buddied up, and now that they have become the viewer's eyes and mouthpiece, Beverly Hills is doing numbers. People are interested. They got a 4-part reunion. Why? Because of Sutton and Garcelle. They would not have had a 4-part reunion had Sutton and Garcelle not been the one with some brains and sense who was asking the right questions. Could you imagine this season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills without Sutton and Garcelle? It would just be episodes and episodes of them kissing Erica's behind. That's all it would be. But we actually got a season because of Sutton and Garcelle. Could you imagine Sutton, Garcelle, and Cynthia? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it, Bravo. Drop Crystal down to friend of the show. We were rooting for her. She has gave us nothing. Nothing. Because just like Dorit, if Dorit is not fighting with Garcelle, she has no storyline. I forgot she was there this episode, right? And then with Crystal, if Crystal is not fighting with Sutton, what does she have? Nothing. Her and Dorit, friend of the show, friend of the show, make Cynthia full-time, and then have them all link up. Garcelle, Cynthia, and Sutton, let's go. We got a season. We got a season. Because they can't bully Cynthia. Homegirl has been trained in the fire on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Not today. Not today. I want to see it. I want to see. I could be reaching, but it may just happen. It may just happen. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? But yeah, if NeNe comes back, I mean, I feel like right now would be a good time for her to come back because, you know, Greg has passed. That chapter is closed, right? There is healing that's happening. I hope that her healing can happen with her and Andy, because if her and Andy can mend what was broken with them, she's back on Bravo. Black Gal says Cynthia has no backbone. She will be kissing they behind as well. I don't think so, Black Gal. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Red Lipstick Hustle Luli said, yes, it would be all yes girls to Dirty Erica. Absolutely. We would have no show. We would have no show. Simply Simone said, Cynthia about to do a work transfer to a new location. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Stunning. They would be so gorgeous together. Oh my God. Because Garcelle needs another Black person on the show. She cannot. She has cried almost every episode about being the only Black in the room. She needs Negro reinforcement. And it's Cynthia. It's Cynthia. Because Cynthia is right for Beverly Hills. Here's why. She is, I know a lot of y'all would love to see Kenya. Kenya would destroy them ladies in one day. One day. Nobody will want to film anymore because they'll be afraid of Kenya. Cynthia, I gotta be real. We talk real here at NikkiStar TV. Cynthia is a palatable, I can never say this word, but she's a Black that they can take, right? And she is somebody who can shade and read, but won't cut, right? They would feel, let's be honest, safe around her. What y'all think? They can't deal with a sister like me, right? They can't deal with it. They'll be crying every episode. Oh my God. Did she just call my wig dusty? What does that even mean? You know what I mean? They need, a sister like Cynthia. Highbrow reading. You know what I mean? Nobody taking out a box cutter and cutting them up. Figuratively, not literally. They can digest that kind of Black. They can't take a NeNe. They can't take a Cynthia. Not even a Candy. Never a Porsha. They would be crying every episode. Every episode. But I feel like Cynthia is the right temperature for that show. The right temperature for that show. These people are willing to die to prove a point. Like, okay, but can we all live like you go live over there and do all that and spread disease over there. But everybody else keep on getting sick because of you. I'm tired. I don't even know what people's face look like anymore. I'm just like, I saw one of my friends in the mall and we walked right by each other. It wasn't until we ended up in the same store that we realized that it was the other person. And I was like, hey, and she was like, I thought that was you, but I wasn't sure. I haven't seen her in over a year. And I almost missed the opportunity to say hi or at least hang out with my friend because I forgot what she looked like. Because you realize that you don't focus on people's eyes as much as you do the whole face. I need everything. Yes, I see your eyes. I need your nose and your lips too. To figure the jawline, I got to figure that face out. That's what my eyes have recognized. I didn't recognize you with the mask because that was not my focus. Ciao. Garcelle and Cynthia would be so beautiful on that show. Oh my gosh. Oh, can you imagine the confessionals? Can you imagine the parties? Oh, I would love it. Megan says, maybe if she does well on All Stars, Bravo will consider it. I think it's been filmed already, right? Word on the street is Nene may be on All Stars. I don't know what season, but word on the street is she may come back to All Stars. She may be on All Stars. Eloni said, I think Crystal deserves another shot. She had a few likable moments for me when she's around Sutton and Garcelle. Absolutely. That's why I said drop her down to friend of the show. Don't cancel her. But maybe we expected a lot. And that's on us. But that's what happens, right? Because representation matters and representation is important. We were expecting a lot from the first Asian woman on this show, unfortunately. But that's how it is because people of color do not get the same chances anywhere in America, but especially in the entertainment industry, right? It's very, it was groundbreaking in 2021 to have an Asian cast member on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Groundbreaking. How pathetic is that? How sad that is to say, but it was groundbreaking. And I think a lot of people were expecting her to perform, I hate to say it, like Dr. Tiffany Moon, who was astounding on Dallas. Astounding. And then you get Crystal and it's like, I think this being her first season, a lot of her insecurities came out and she was just basically dealing with that. But girl, we expected more. We did. And that's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? It's just like when a Black person is on a TV show. That Black person is not on that TV show just being them, right? Just, having a good time representing themselves. You're representing the entire Black community. It is unfortunate, but because we have been cut out, oppressed, and left out of rooms and situations and TV shows and media, because of that, when one of us gets on the show, we are glued. We are watching every move because we are living that through you. One day it won't be like that. I don't know when that day is. It don't seem like it'll be soon, but that's what has happened. And it's sorry, Crystal. It was a disappointing entrance. Disappointing entrance. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Shed Pearl, you know which All Stars I'm waiting for? Maybe it's the first one. Oh wait, is that the one with Dorinda? I'm looking because they are with Dorinda, they're staying at her home. They're staying at Blue Manor. I gotta see it. That's the one I'm looking forward to. You know what, Peacock? I may just mess around and get Peacock. Child, I was trying to hold out until Halloween because I want to watch a Halloween movie. But I may just mess around and get that. Hey, Minerva, thank you so much for the super chat. Minerva said, we need Garcelle, Sutton, Cynthia, and Cherie. No, Cherie is better in Atlanta. You think that Beverly Hills could not take Cherie. They could not take Cherie. Are you kidding me? She would have them in tears. And throwing a few scenes of Kenya visiting Cynthia. But you're talking about... and throw a few scenes of Kenya visiting Cynthia, but make it a group event. Dinner scene with Kenya versus Renna. My God, today. Brutal. Thank you so much, Minerva, for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, the Berkshires. Hold on, let me, I want to briefly talk about ASKALA'S tweets, and then we're going to get into the recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, you know what? Hold on. Let me just send it to y'all because ASKALA is outperforming on Potomac. She is outperforming, and I am so glad. See, this is how you make a debut, right? ASKALA is doing what needs to be done. This is what I wanted from Crystal. But Crystal came on this show, and like I said before, I think all of her insecurities came out this season. I'm hoping she has a better outlook if she gets another shot. But I just don't know if I want her as a full cast member because what has Crystal given us, guys? What has she given us? that it's like, oh, thank God Crystal is on this show. Oh, hey. Oh, love you too, Diana. Thank you. Like, what is she giving us? Is there any memorable moment of Crystal? Like, is there anything that she's done where we're just like, we're glad that she's on this season because we would not have known that had it not been for Crystal or this iconic scene from Crystal? We got nothing. At this point, y'all know who y'all need to. And I don't want to say swap out an Asian person for another Asian person, but if we want Asian representation on this show, you know somebody who has been tried in the fire and I feel like is good and will give us the, you know, messy millennial Asian woman that we want on this show. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. The show is messy. You gotta be messy. What is her name? She was on The Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. She's her father is a billionaire. She don't need the coin, but she loves the attention. That's who y'all should bring on the show. That's who y'all should bring on the show. She will give you a show. She will give you a show. She is messy. She don't hold back because she's a billionaire baby. She ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. She gonna be the richest broad on that show. Her and Kathy might be going at it. Excuse me, Kathy? Girl, please. You don't even live on my block. You can't get in. You know, we need her. Because what is Crystal doing? What is Crystal doing? Disappointing. Let's get into Miss Askala. And this is for Redfern. She wanted to talk about this. So Mia tweeted, wearing designer, living in a townhouse with your mother. Wonder why we haven't seen your luxurious, lavish housewife lifestyle. Ho, A, nah. College kid, I'm a boss. B, hashtag Mia Thornton. Try again. Askala, let's be clear. I don't live with my mother. My mother lives with me. She moved in to help care for her grandkids. That's what a mother does when she loves you. We're not all working on our relationship. Sorry. This is just one of her many iconic clapbacks because just like Candace, she doesn't go for you, but she will finish you. I need Askala to be a main member. Like she's outperforming herself. No shade, she's outperforming Mia, who I was going up for. I was going up for Mia. Mia, I don't know what you're doing. I just feel like, I don't know what's going on. You started off so high for me, but I don't know what's happening, sis. But Askala, if we gotta, if y'all don't have enough room to add another main cast member, we can drop me and a friend of the show. No shade. But I want to see more of Askala. I enjoy her because she's not messy. She's not mean. But if you come for her, she will respond. And also, she is, for me, I think that's why Garcelle and Sutton is doing so well on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because they are our eyes and our mouthpiece. They are the fourth wall. Right? They're the audience perspective. And people like that do very well on the show because they're saying with the audience what it's like saying watching the show, right? How many moments watching this episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills did you go, yeah, thank you, Sutton. Absolutely, Garcelle, right? That's who Askala is. That is who she is. And you always need a character like this or like that on these kinds of shows because they always do well. They always do well because it is the audience voice. And I think that for me, that's who Askala is. And I want to see more of her. I want to see more of her because she's good. She's good. And if her and Mia, if we get a little frenemy, because this is the thing. Ashley and Candace, I feel like y'all had your chance. Y'all had your chance to be mini Giselle and Karen. Y'all too violent. Like y'all don't like each other. So what needs to happen is that y'all need to get to a point where y'all like each other, but y'all like fighting with each other more. Because that's where Giselle and Karen are. Like, I feel like if one of them passed away today, they'd be at the funeral wailing, travailing, right? On the casket. Take me with you, Karen. I feel like that's what would happen, right? Because they like each other, but they like fighting with each other more, and they know we like seeing it because it doesn't get too bad because there's still like there. Ashley and Candace don't like each other. So when they go at it, it's to finish the other person. It's never to be like, let's fight again another day. Let's make it a draw today, but I'll see you tomorrow. For them, it's just like, I'm not leaving here until you don't have a pulse. Come on, guys. Come on. So until y'all can work on that relationship, let's go there with Askala and Mia, because I feel like they might not have the like, but they have the maturity and understanding that this is a TV show and this is good content. I want to see it. What y'all think about our girl Askala? I like her. And shout out to the Peach Report. They were the one, Peach Report Daily. They be getting good screen grabs. Hey, Advice Queen. What's good in the neighborhood? What are we drinking today, guys? Today we are drinking strawberry banana, passion fruit, watermelon smoothie with my lemon lavender, 2 scoops of my lemon lavender collagen, and 1 scoop of my guava lime starter that I got from Vital Proteins. That's my shake. I'm telling you guys, since I've changed my eating habits, the gut is going down. I had a little faux pas. I did. I know, I look snatched, but I had a little faux pas. And it's starting to go down because my birthday is coming up. Not coming up, but I'm a Sagittarius, so I plan my birthday 6 months in advance. I'm lying, a year in advance, 2 years in advance. So, I got such a woman. I bought some outfits that I can't yet fit into. So I got to get to work right during the holiday season. My holiday, oh God, I'm not going to be able to enjoy any food. Damn it. That's the life of a December baby. That's the life of the December baby. Oh, I'll get it for you. Hold on. Hallelujah. Okay, so this is my starter, right? Because I'm not like a coffee girl. I don't know why. I'm just not like everybody else. Like, I need my coffee. For me, I need my smoothie. So this is what I got from Vital Proteins. This is Vital Performance Pre. It's like a guava lime flavored. It's not that I don't like caffeine. I can't, for some reason, the caffeine in coffee is too strong for me, but I can take it in here. I got this from Marshall's for $8. This is going to be in my Marshall's haul. Look out for that. I'm starting to do those videos. But yeah, it's like an energizer. Prepare, energize, and endure. And it's working. Look at me. It's doing its job. But yeah, God, when I watch this back. But yeah, this is my starter. And this is what I put in my smoothie for my skin. Listen, if you're over 25, invest in some collagen and retinol and sunscreen. Don't say I ain't never gave you nothing. Because after 25, baby, your brain is fully developed. It's done. It's done. Listen to you, girl. Oh my goodness, guys. Get the lights up. Get the lights up. December 5th. 20 days before Jesus. Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? What's up? Oh, I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun. I'm planning all the stuff for us to do. Oh, girl. My Marshalls and Home Goods haul. Iconic. That's going to be the first video that I debut on my new channel. I'm starting a second channel. Riding the voice has got me scared, okay? Because first of all, not just Rodney, y'all got me scared too because of what happened to a fellow YouTuber's channel that was taken down. So y'all all like, Nikki, start a second channel, just in case. What is her name? Darn it, I watch her videos and I forgot her name. She's a girl from New Orleans. That is not a New Orleans accent, Nikki. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Shout out to my Sagittarius. So I got, and then I was watching Rodney's videos and he was like, I'm doing it because I don't want y'all taking my channel. So I got scared. So I've always had a second channel, but on that second channel, that's what I do to like watch other YouTubers. So that's like my YouTube fan page of all the people that I like and I watch. And then the other people that I have on this YouTube, it's just mainly people that I would want to probably work with in the future or get inspired by what the content that they put out. So that's what I keep on here. With my other YouTube page, baby, I'm subscribed to some of y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all be so shocked, like, Nikki, how did you comment on my video? I'm like, girl, I'm subscribed. So anyway, that's going to be my first video that I'm going to debut on my new channel. So that's going to be more of like, my hauls, more stuff about my acting journey, hair stuff, my weight loss journey, not weight loss, but like fitness journey. Just some, things that like, just more intimate talks, talks about the anxiety that I deal with, losing my uncle and, just more intimate and less like, this is just going to be like comedy and fun stuff and just fun reviews. But that page is going to be just more about me. If you're interested, I will do previews here so you guys can see what I have over there to see if you're interested. But I know a lot of you are just into the reviews. But if you're into me, that's the page. So that's going to be my first video. And I'm so excited because that haul is iconic. That haul is iconic. Baby. California Marshalls, don't play. LA Home Goods, girl. Anyway, hey, Callie Steve. Callie Steve said, hi, I've been waiting to hear your recaps. Thank you, Callie Steve. And thank you for always sending me great tea about the shows that I review. Yes, Bondi. Yes, I watched that whole journey. I watched a video of her crying because I was like, she was just like, I've been working on this for almost 10 years and they took it away just like that. So yeah, I don't play no more. I'm gonna get that second channel started. And that's where like all of my Christmas and fall stuff, that's going to be on there as well. So yeah. Yay! And my mom will be on there more. So it's gonna be fun, but it's just gonna be about me. If you care. If you care. Irene said, Nikki, if you don't know about Africans, they shady. I am African, by the way. ASKALA is Ethiopian. Oh, I've learned. I've learned on this channel alone. Okay, I've learned. Oh, God. Yes, guys, let's get the likes up now. Let's get into what? Wendy sends, but the Google guy who was the plug that helped It's Rock's Body and Alexander Rogers isn't working there anymore. So now it's more scary. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, I do have a connect just in case. I do, but that's because of somebody else that I know. But yeah. And they're not going to play me during the holidays. After I got all this holiday content and you're going to take my channel down. The devil is a liar. I rebuke it. But this is just going to be mainly reviews and just comedy. Over there, it's just going to be, if you want to know more about me, that's where you go. Anyway, let's get into a quick recap. Where we at? A quick recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Listen, it's not a quick recap because of everything that we talked about. It's a quick recap because there was not much happening. I will say this episode was fun. I had a lot of fun watching the ladies. It was just enjoyable because they were having fun. And throw your tomatoes if you must, but I enjoyed Erica this episode. She was back to being like enjoyable. Like why I liked her. She was back to, dressing how I like for her to dress. The makeup was a little questionable, but I just felt like she was free of the situation for that moment, right? It felt like she was having a really good time. I will say, Erica, the way you were acting on that boat, and when you started talking to Sutton and then apologizing to her and everything, I will say I did think that you were a bit high. Because I was like, who the hell is this? Now, we've missed what little fun Erica Jane has given us. You've never been this fun. So, were you high? It was given high, Erica. It was given Xanax mixed with a little champagne and a dash of cocaine. What were you doing in that room with your glam squad? Because this did not seem like you. It was too far out. Too far out. I just want to say I enjoyed you when you said that you paid your rent. You never laugh. What's happening? Oh, I'm just crossing the bridge with you. It's gonna take some time, but I like you. You were high. Erica, you are high. This is not you. It was fun to watch, but that ain't you. Hey, JL, thank you for the super chat. JL said, just a little something for you for your 2023 birthday, your 2023 birthday, love. Thank you. Thank you so much, JL, for that good Taiwanese coin. Thank you. Oh my God, Ryan, leave right now. I was watching this trying to figure out who she looked like. Yes, it was Tammy Faye. That makeup was given to TBN, the Christian Broadcast Network, because I was like, what is this? It was dreadful. It was one of her worst looks, aside from that blue look. But that red, I love the red outfit, but the makeup was atrocious. I will say, though, it wasn't given this. Woo! Woo! The worst she's ever looked. The worst our girl has ever looked. I was so disappointed. So disappointed. But yeah, Erica, I think you was high on that boat. And you know what? If you gotta, have a little cocaine and champagne and Xanax cocktail to get by, okay, but don't do too much. Because these drug dealers, they adding some more stuff to your little drugs. Y'all better find another high, jump out of a plane. Ain't that what the Caucasians do? Anyway, so Rinna, this episode, was telling all the ladies that same ridiculous story that Erica told them about her son's car flipping, her 2,000-year-old husband getting robbed, but still, and getting banged in the head with a gun, but still surviving it after fighting tooth and nail with the robber. He survived, and with just a brain injury. And her son went to go see him. His car flipped 5 times. The ladies were like, "Oh my God, what? Wow, this is ridiculous. Oh, prayers for her. Prayers for her." Then Rinna was like, "Yeah," and the car flipped because it was snowing. Everybody was just like, "Yeah, oh my God, what?" Baby, it was the snow. It was the snow in Pasadena that stopped everybody in their tracks. Even the broads that was kissing her behind. Crystal was like, snow in Pasadena? When? Like, I'm telling you guys, it has not snowed in Pasadena since 1949. I know somebody was in here trying to defend Erica and saying it did snow that day. Let me tell you something. It did snow in Pasadena County. Erica does not live in the freaking mountains. It snows all the time in Cali. If you live in the mountains, it's freezing up there. She does not live in the mountains. Her son does not live in the mountains. Right on the cusp of Pasadena, where it's just like flat land and then the mountains, maybe it snowed there. They don't live there. That's them mountain people. She ain't no mountain broad. Her son ain't no mountain cop. She was lying. And none of them ladies believed that. They believed everything else, or was trying to believe everything else. When homegirl got to the snow, they were like, okay, I can't fake this one on camera. Crystal was like, it had snow in Pasadena. Where? Thank you so much, Amanda. Amanda sent your girl a Venmo. Amanda said, money for your first month of peak. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Listen, we got to get premium, guys. Get premium so you can watch the Halloween Kills when it comes out. Get premium. Thank you, Amanda. I will put it towards Peacock. Thank you so much. Also, yeah. I saw a comment. I'll address that when because we got to talk about that too. So they were in it with the Erica story until we got to the snow. Let's get into how Sutton had the best confessionals this episode. The best confessionals from I'm letting Scooby and Scooby's little friend figure it out. I said, not Lisa Rinna being Scooby-Doo and Kyle being Scooby's friend. Sutton was on one this episode. She was not holding anything back. She was just like, yeah, Erica is full of rage, but I'd be full of rage too if I lost all my money. Sutton. Mother was tired. I don't know what happened this day of filming this confessional, but she didn't care anymore. She did not care anymore. I don't know if she has finished the rest of this season because they send them the episodes before they get to the reunion. So I don't know if she has seen the whole show and was just like, the hell with it. And on this confessional day, she was just going to let the chopper sing because Mother was not holding back. I was dying. Andy, you got to give Sutton and Garcelle a raise. You would have no show had it not been for their presence. You would have no show this season. You have to give them a raise. Also, Sutton, her confessional was just like, I'm watching all of these ladies swoon over Erica and like kiss her behind. And it's just like, it's so weird because when she's not there, you talk about her in a different way. It's like she said, it's like they're there to prove that they're her friend. It's shocking because just last year, you did not give the same grace to Denise. I am so glad that Sutton and Garcelle will not let the way Denise was treated in this group die. That's what Rinna's problem is with Garcelle. Because even in the season finale, Garcelle is like, I need you to reach out to Denise. They are not letting that go. And because they are being held accountable by Sutton and Garcelle, this group cannot stand them and tries to comfort them, but they live another day. Because Dorit, let me tell you something. Dorit is pissed that Garcelle sat at that table last episode and cried about being the only Black woman in this group and how hard it feels to fit in, because she knew at that moment she couldn't fight with her anymore. She knew it was done. How you gonna fight with her after that? Because there's no way, you already look like it. There's no way that you're not going to look like an overbearing Karen after fighting with this woman after what she revealed. And because of that, we didn't even know she was there this episode. She has no storyline aside from fighting Dorit. Friend of the show. Friend of the show. Friend of the show. And I also like that Garcelle said this episode that everybody's kissing Erica's butt. It's so phony. Like both Sutton and Garcelle is at this table just watching all of them. And they're just like, because it's shocking to them because they are not like that when Erica isn't there. But it seems like Erica doesn't care, right? Because on Watch What Happens Live, Andy was getting Kyle together. He was like, since you only say how you really feel about Erica when her back is turned, let's say it to her face on this episode of. Kyle was like, is Messy Andy going to be hosting the reunion, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion this season? Because he let the white girl slide. So we'll see. So anyway, on Watch What Happens Live, Kyle was like, I just talked to Erica yesterday. And this is Watch What Happens Live last night. She was like, I just talked to Erica yesterday. She was bothered about that video, about that scene with, Maurizio, myself, Dorit, and PK. But, she's gotten over it. And, I felt bad. But, PK is so darn funny. So Erica is still chill with her. Listen, I will say this. One thing that I have noticed, not being in these circles, but around these like circles that are and working for people who are in these circles, these 1% circles, they're not really friends. they're like acting like they're friends, but their relationships are all about money and access. So I think that even if Erica doesn't consider Kyle a friend, she won't let that relationship go, especially now since she's in a situation where, she's in a tough financial situation. The last thing you want to do is get rid of your rich friends that will allow you to still have access to certain opportunities, to wealthy men. So I don't think that she's going to let that relationship go. Now, she'll let a Dorit go, right? Before she lets go of a Kyle who's attached to a Kathy Hilton. I think that's what it is, because rich people don't have friends. They're not friends with each other. They're not friends with anybody outside of the group. They don't have friends. It's a lonely, miserable life, and they all hate each other. They all hate each other. Listen, you working class people better enjoy your damn life. It is not greener on the other side. They might have health insurance, but they're going to die early anyway because they're so freaking miserable. Let's move on. Speaking of Kyle, Sutton, do you see it? Do you see it? Move out of that woman's house. Move out of that woman's house, because all season she has been, this season, the last season, she was talking about how, you got to rent from her. The landlord from hell. Get out of that woman's house. Stop fixing it up and helping her, renovate her home that she's going to sell right from under you. Get out of her house. That woman is not your friend, because she knows she was there. And if she's your friend, you also talk to her about how you felt, about how Erica threatened you, right? So to sit there when Erica is talking and everybody's having a good time, to sit there and say, oh, Sutton's being very quiet. Cat got your tongue? Sutton, do you see it? Because Garcelle see it. And I know she said something to you. Do you see it? Girl. I'm also very glad, speaking of Sutton, that Sutton was like, I don't trust it. I don't trust that Erica is all of a sudden being nice to me. I don't know what it is. I'll accept it just so the group can get along, but I don't trust it. Because right after she said that in Erica's confessional, she was like, I ain't moving forward with that B. I'm not going to ruin everybody's time because I hate Sutton. Why do you hate Sutton? How you hate Sutton and not the man? Like, how do you hate Sutton and not the man that blew your whole life up by scamming? Because you're still on the show defending him. And I know she said on the boat, she was just like, I can't look remorseful because then people will say that I'm guilty. I can't look too happy because then people will say I don't care. But the thing about it, Erica, is you haven't showed any remorse. And you hate Sutton, yet you don't hate the man that blew up your whole life. You're still defending him. You're still calling out people and saying, I can't believe everybody has abandoned him. But you're also excluding yourself from that, which is very weird, because as soon as everything started coming out, you divorced him. You left that old man suffering with dementia, even though he's a mutant. Your words, he's suffering from dementia, something wrong with his mind. He can't do anything, but you left him in that big Pasadena estate by himself. So why aren't you cussing your own self out and being like, well, I abandoned him too. But you're talking about everybody else. Where are his friends? Where are his kids? I'm telling you right now, mama, you better watch it, because you keep on calling them kids out. And if them kids start talking, you think your life has been blown up before? Them kids who already don't like you, who know that you got with their dad because of his money, don't let them start talking. Stop calling them kids out, girl. Stop calling them kids out, because you are poking a bear. And if he got a daughter, oh, she's waiting to tell the world about you. If I was you, I would back out of there. But you keep on calling, where's his kids? Where's his family? Where are you? His wife. You left him. You said, Grandpa, I'm not going to be in this situation with you. And also, you've never been remorseful. So that's the thing. It's like, oh, I know you guys. I know you think I should be. People want me to be sad about it or remorseful, but you haven't. And I think that's the biggest issue. You have not been remorseful. You said that you're trolling on Twitter, but it's just like, girl, and I'm saying this as somebody who likes Erica, right? Who was in them comment sections fighting for my girl when nobody liked her. It was me and 2 other fans, and that was it, right? So I'm so disappointed, because at this point, that 20 to 25 million dollars that was given to or put into your company is stolen funds. And not just stolen funds from the families and children who lost their parents in a plane crash. Stolen funds from a young man who not only lost his girlfriend in a chemical fire or chemical explosion, he also was burned from the inside out. If you watch that documentary, he was just like, I was breathing in fire, so my insides was burning. So his vocal cords are scorched. So he talks a certain way. He's not even in his 30s, and it doesn't have full mobility of his body. He's burnt all over his freaking body. You have to know this by now, right? But yet you still sue them, people, for trying to get those funds. Those funds are cursed. Let that money go. I know you won't have anything, but girl, you always going to have a check from Bravo if you stay on this show, right? You're always going to be able to get opportunities because you're on a show that gets millions of views. So you're going to be fine. But to stop them from getting that money and then not show any remorse and then be on Twitter and Instagram saying that you're trolling. This is the worst time for you to troll. You just look horrible. You look so horrible, Andy had to give you a little call and say, pipe down on the Twitter. Stop being nasty to everybody who was asking questions. You're cussing out everybody, just being just gross. And you talk about, I'm remorseful, people will think I did it. Well, give us that chance. You haven't even given us a chance because you've showed no remorse. You showed no remorse. And to top it off, those people will never get their full settlement. They will never they won't even get a third of their settlement. They trying to get something from the crumbs. Like this situation don't even involve me and I feel horrible. How are you so chill? How the hell do you have a glam squad? You're sitting here talking to Cal, girl, I don't have any money. I'm done. The money is done. I have nothing, girl. Girl. You don't have no money, but you have a glam squad, and you got a makeup artist. You got an assistant. But you don't have no money. I did notice that Mikey wasn't there. I did notice there was no Mikey because Mikey is snitching. He probably was the informant. But how you have a glam squad? I'm so you have no money, but you have a glam squad. You don't know how to put on liner or put in a weave. All you got to do is clip it in. Why do you have a glam squad? I'm sorry, that just pissed me off. I just thought about that. I was like, you got a glam squad, but you don't have no money. The math is not mathing. Are you paying them in exposure? Because if they did all of that work and that's all the camera time that they got, baby, they need to sue you as well because they didn't get a reasonable deal. There was no exposure. I don't even remember their face. I just know that they were there, and I was very shocked that you had a glam squad and you ain't got. I'm broke. I ain't got nothing, no money, but you got a glam squad. I'm confused, girl. You better be on Poshmark selling them boots. And then let's get into, I want to talk about two more things and then we're going to get out of here. Then let's get into Erica, who is not the liar, who was faking like she likes Sutton, but then in the confessionals was just like she hates her. You apologized to the girl. You said you wanted to move forward with her. It's going to take some time, but you like her, right? But then you're in your confessional saying that you actually hate her. That looks like a liar to me, don't it? But you're not a liar. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I think if you do come back next season, you got to show some remorse. You got to stop defending that man, because the more you defend that man, the more it just makes sense to me that you're in on this with him, that you're helping him hide money. Because why are you defending somebody who has not only done something so awful? You said he's cheated on you. You said that he was verbally and mentally abusive to you, but you keep on defending him and standing by his side. It can't be because you love him. Because you even said it. I love what that man did for me, right? He can't do that for you anymore. So your love is conditional. how are you still defending him like this? Unless you're his partner in crime. You know what? I don't know if you're his partner in crime anymore. Because remember, I showed you that video where he was just like, I think she does know about where the money, about me scamming. I think she was aware. So I don't know if y'all friends anymore, but girl, they starting to find the hidden money. They starting to find them hidden bank accounts. And baby, your name better not be on none of them. None of them. Anyway, let me end with this. Renna, your performance this season is absolutely horrible. Because it's not lost on me that Crystal talked to you about her body images, her body issues, her issues with her body and how she feels about it, right? It's not lost on me that you told that woman that you were going to be in a bathing suit or a bikini or whatever and told her to wear something like that as well. And she even talked about in her confessional how she was going back and forth with you, but you were just like, this is what I'm wearing. So she followed suit. Unfortunately, Crystal at her big age, with all her access, is a follower. She's working on that. She said that this is who she's been since she was a kid. I hope she's getting the necessary help that she needs. So she goes, and it doesn't matter that Crystal looked great in that bathing suit, right? It does not matter. It's how she sees herself and how she feels about her body, right? So she's in this bathing suit, and you come down fully clothed. It's giving Mean Girl. It's giving Mean Girl. Because that's a small thing, but that's what the mean girls do. They do small things, and that stuff start adding up. And you don't notice it because you think you're in the clique until you start adding them things up, 1 + 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you realize that they've been mentally tormenting you this whole time, but you've been taking it because you want to be in this group so bad. Girl, know who you are. That's all I wanted to talk about with this review. What do you guys think? Let's get into it. I want to go up as far as I can. It was the cocaine. We never met this Erica. We have never met this Erica before. Girl, I just want to let you know. It's going to take some time. But I'm ready to move forward because I like you, son. How you going to tell her that you like her, but then in your confessional saying that you hate her? It's giving liar. It's giving liar. Or cocaine. Just say that. Be like, I was high. I didn't know what I was saying. That makeup was a trip. Something the whole episode. I cannot wait for this reunion. I hope it's worth 4 parts because you know those reunions never be worth the 3 or 2 parts. All reunions need to be 1, right? If you're giving us 4, Andy, it better be worth it. It better be worth it, Tracy. Oh, Natural Bree said, I really don't understand why Erica does all this lying. Me either. She doesn't have to offer these made up stories. She, honestly, guys, Erica could just be like, I can't say anything because I'm currently in court. Or, you know, I'm being gagged or something. You could have just said that. You did not have to say anything. And that would have been okay. But because you're saying all this stuff, people are questioning you and you're getting upset because your lies are not making any sense. What Tom has been through, nobody in their 20s could have survived it. How he survived it and he can barely walk now, girl, it's just not making sense. Tell it, Megan. Every single confessional, something was clearing. I don't know what happened on this day because this was a whole different energy than the rest of her confessionals for the season. This is a whole different kind of energy. She must have been fed up. She probably finished the last episode of the season and said, let's go. The clip is loaded. Let's go. I'm ready. Scooby-Doo and her friend and Scooby's friend over there. Ah! Rita is Scooby? Girl. Sutton and Garcelle. I love them. I love them. All we got to do is ask Cynthia and it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Miss GG88 said, I was rolling my eyes every time they swooned over Erica. Oh my gosh, you're so strong. But the best thing about that scene was Sutton and Garcelle. Sutton. Garcelle. You know when Garcelle does this? Something about to happen. She's thinking. Speaking of Garcelle, I forgot to talk about this. On the boat. You are messy, Garcelle, and we love you for it. On the boat playing Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever stolen anything. And looked right at Erica. Now, if she would have cussed you out, Garcelle, she would have been right. I'm sorry. If Erica, like, she cussed you out in the confessional, but if she would have cussed you out in that moment, it would have been justified, Garcelle. Never acting like she thinking about it, knowing good and well her and the producer talked about it. Never have I ever stolen something. Iconic. I clenched my imaginary pearls when I watched that moment. And everybody on the boat froze. Everybody on the boat was like, we would not have a show had it not been for Sutton and Garcelle. They would have all been on the boat like, Erica, I can't believe you're going through this. We love you. Oh, Lord. Thank God for Sutton and Garcelle. They gave us a season. And can we also talk about, is he called a captain? The boatman. The guy that was driving a boat. When they was playing this Never Have I Ever game, he almost fell off that boat. Why does Lisa Rinna always go to anal sex? I mean, like, that is her thing. Nothing. Listen, different strokes for different folks. So some people, listen, it's not for me, okay? Some of us have tiny genitals, but that man was about to pass out, especially when Erica was talking about putting on the strap and banging her man. He was like, almost flipped the boat over. Yeah, if he's into it, yeah, I'll do it. But my thing is, don't say anything. Like, you can't, like, shut up. You were high, Erica. You are high out of your mind. Gave us some of your best work. Gave us some of your best work. Let me acknowledge this super chat from my boo, Decon C. Decon C said, that hug Crystal gave Sutton was giving me, damn, Erica's playing nice with her, so I have to too. So fake and spineless. Tell the truth and what? Shame the devil. To be honest with you, Crystal didn't have to say anything, right? It was clear that her and Sutton had already, like, made up. And if she really wanted to have that moment with Sutton, she could have done it just with Sutton. I don't know why she jumped in on Erica's olive branch. It was weird. And the way it felt to me was that she realized she hadn't gotten any screen time on this boat. That's what it was given. Like, oh my goodness, I'm here and nobody knows it. Let me have this moment with Sutton. I feel like Crystal's starting to realize that as the season, not as the season, but like as they're filming things, I think Crystal's starting to realize that she's not in anything anymore. So what you gonna do? Thank God we're at the season finale. Crystal, girl, I hope you put in work. I hope you put in work at the season finale, because if not, I don't know. Maybe even at the reunion, I hope you put in some work. Who is that girl? I gotta find her. Who is the girl who was on Rich Kid of Beverly Hills? Congratulations. Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. What is her name? Dorothy Wang. That's who we need, Andy. Dorothy Wang. If we want to put in Asian representation, sorry, Crystal. Dorothy Wayne. She's going to be the wealthiest of them, and she don't need to hold back nothing. At the end of the day, she's inheriting $1 billion+. Who she got to prove anything to? Nobody. And she left herself a black man. Do y'all remember she was trying to get pregnant by that? Do y'all remember when she was trying to get pregnant by that black NFL player? And he was like, no. I said, not a black man turning down a non-black woman who's a billionaire. What the hell? I was shocked. I said, oh, y'all never turn down a non-black coochie, especially one that's wealthy. Dorothy, what you do to him? Thank you, Missy B, for the super chat. No, not the super chat. The cash app. Thank you so much, my love. You said for Sutton getting on the boat and Chef Malarkey. Thank you so much. Ciao. This was a good episode, though. It wasn't messy, but they had fun, right? But yeah, that's what we need, Andy. Dorothy Wayne. Get her on the show. I can't believe that basketball player would not get her pregnant. Ciao. He was playing her. She was showing up to events, and he was with another girl. Like, the audacity. The audacity. Ciao. Shed Pearl said Drew was acting extra on acting extra on her finale with Prophet Lot. She got a second season. Do we know? Who knows what's going on with Atlanta at this point? Who knows? We have no idea what's going on with Atlanta. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's why when you at the top, you got to stay woke. Don't get comfortable. Don't start smelling yourself. You got to stay woke. You got to be aware. You got to be on guard because everybody is always coming for your crown. Now look at Atlanta. Sad. Sad. Y'all should have been like Potomac. Because even Porsha, she said, I just finished this current episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I loved it. It reminded me of The Real Housewives of Atlanta in our earlier days. Y'all should have got back to that formula because then the people who are good on this show would have enjoyed coming to work. They don't enjoy coming to work anymore because it's always fighting and mess. Unfortunate. Hey, George said by this point in the season, don't they have an idea of where fans' heads are? Maybe that's why Crystal switched up. I don't think so because the season is filmed out of sequence, right? So we're seeing it in a sequence that probably did not actually happen. And they don't know how it's going to look and they don't know, how it's going to be edited, right? They have no idea, especially if you come on the show with no storyline and your storyline is, my husband is rich. Oh, okay. Then we're going to give you a storyline or probably just, not even feature you at all and just throw you in there for diversity and see if the fans love it. You got to have something. That's why the housewives that do the best are the ones who come, like when they meet with their story editor, the person who's going to create a storyline for them, when they go to meet with them, they have all this stuff going on. I have a bat mitzvah. Me and my husband are renewing our vows. My father, who I hadn't seen for 10 years, is back in my life. I'm trying to get pregnant. Me and my husband are going through counseling. I'm starting a new business. I just did my 23andMe. I found out that, I'm actually, Samoan, not black. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you bring that to them, they're like, oh, we got so much to choose from. Let's start creating. When you have nothing and you're just like, well, this is my life. This is all I have. They're like, oh, okay, well, we're going to create something for you. And you can blame editing. You can blame, reality TV. But if you didn't have anything, they're going to make something because you signed yourself away to them for 6 months. They got to give us a show. So I'm not sure if she knew how she looked, but I think when she was filming, she probably realized that the cameras were always over at Sutton and Kathy or, Erica and whoever she was around. And if you weren't with any of them, then you're not on camera. That's what that felt like. The red lipstick hustler Lily. Hey, sis, said, Nikki, you have made my day. I have had a sinus headache all day and you lift my spirits. Oh, thank you, sis. That's what the Star family is here for. We're joy. We're fun. What a dash of mess. Just a dash. Just a dash. Hey, make it make sense. Make it make sense that, yeah, recast Atlanta and change the city. I'd rather see the... Please tell me that's not a real place. I'd rather see the Real Housewives of Waxahachie, Georgia. That is not real. Get out of here. I would love to see the Real Housewives of Decatur. Oh, God. Atlanta and New York might be done. I'm so hurt. Two of the best franchises might be done. How was New York and Atlanta done before Orange County? It's a sad time. It's a sad time in the world. It is a sad time. Oh. And with that, let me get out of here. Tracy said, Star family, please like, comment, and subscribe, share because you care. And hit that notification button. Yes, guys, hit the notification button. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram at NikkiNicoleStar. That's where I post everything that I'm doing with the channel. Also, make sure you watch the community page. I try to put up the reviews that I'm going to do, or reminders for the reviews that I'm going to do 24 hours in advance. So make sure you look out for that. I've had a good time with you guys today. The only reason why I'm getting off is because I got to jump on to Married at First Sight, which, baby, Johnny and Michaela, what is going on? I'm telling you, this season is taking me for a loop because I really thought that some couples were just not going to make it and some couples were going to be successful. The couples that I thought were going to be successful, I changed my whole mind. And the couples that I thought were going to be unsuccessful, I changed my whole mind. So who knows? Every episode, I'm like, where are we going? What's happening? What's happening? So yeah, I'm going to get off here so I can get ready for that. Yes, please, let's make it to 200 likes before you get out of here. Please make sure you like the video, guys. When you like my videos, it lets the algorithm know that I am somebody that you should be checking out. It really helps your girl out over here. Also, if you... I don't know, if you guys watch a lot of YouTube as well. I'm looking for Black women who do pumpkin spice content, right? I'm looking for Black women who do like fall decor hauls. I'm looking, for fellow pumpkin spice hoes, right? I'm looking for that because I've been able to find a lot of white women who do, fall decor. I'm a pumpkin spice girl. Well, where are my pumpkin spice hoes at? And not that Black women are hoes. I just call myself that. But, I'm looking for more Black women who are like pumpkin spice and everything nice. Like me. I would love to see their content because I've been I'm getting to the season, right? I'm about to get into my spooky season. Also, please send me Black women who are into like spooky season. It's like, it's hard out here for me. I'm liking all the videos that I see so that the algorithm could show me at least just diversity in the pumpkin spice world. I don't get it. I just want to see more content, from, brown people who like pumpkin spice like me. So if please, hit your girl up, maybe on Instagram or just here in the comment section. Give me some suggestions because I'm looking for that too. Who are the Black women that do Marshall's hauls and Home Goods hauls? I can't be the only one. I can't. So if send them to me. I love y'all. Oh, do you have a channel? If you have a channel, let me know. Let me know. Oh, Miles, I'm doing it. Were you here from the beginning? I'm starting a second. Well, I have a second channel, but I'm going to start putting content on there. And it's not going to be reviews. It's going to just be, more of me doing my stuff, my hauls, shopping with me, traveling with me, more about my acting journey, all of that stuff. So that's going to be the second channel. I'll preview everything here so you guys can see what I'm doing over there. And if you're interested, hop on over. But I'm just looking for more people within that community because I feel like I have watched every pumpkin spice video from a sister, every haul, every Marshall's Home Goods haul. I mean, I'm starting to watch Shein hauls from like 20-year-old black women. Come on, where's the millennials who shop at Marshall's who look like me? That's what I'm looking for. So, okay, I will check out. I will be looking out for your channel. I will be looking out for your channel because we're here. Pumpkin Spice Sisters are here, and we are here to stay. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see you soon, especially if you're here for Married at First Sight. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Love you, family. Bye. Like my video, please. Thank you. I know. I feel like I'm going to be creating a community. I hope you come and join me, guys. Being a pumpkin spice sister is so much fun. It's so much fun. Bye. Love y'all. See ya.